be the distance for the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Bandits. Can somebody knock Darren Krantz off the top of the heap? He is 2 for 2. He has been strong. The Huntington Station, New York native has been competing up and down the East Coast each and every week as time allows, getting that much valuable seat time in that number 31, that green and black machine. Field is set. Mike Hannafin will bring the field down as they get ready to roll off of turn number 4. KJ looks the field over. They let him loose off of turn number 4, and we're underway with our first main event here this evening, our last Friday night in the month of June, as they race down off of turn number 2. Mike Hannafin with a half a car length advantage as Macedo tries to go 3 wide, takes a peek down to the inside. He settles it back behind, and as they roll off of 4, it is Hannafin setting the pace across the start-finish line to lead lap number 1. As they head down the back stretch, Vanessa settles into the second spot. Macedo has a back-end snap out from underneath them, does a 360 off of turn number 2. Will he be able to get that machine rolling again? And it doesn't look like he will. Yes, he does. We stay green, and we've got a battle for the lead. Up to the outside goes Ryan Vaness Jr. as he tries to take over the top spot down into turn number 3. Hannafin gets a little crossed up, heading into the corner, backs off the throttle, settles it behind Darren Krantz, and Krantz is already up into the second position, chasing down the black and yellow number 11. They roll down the back straightaway. Hannafin starting to come back up to speed, but Shalosky down to the inside there as they hit turns 3 and 4, and Hannafin is back to 4th with a hard charging 19 of Mikey Lafort closing in as they hit turn number 1. Ryan Vaness leading the field down the back straightaway, looking for his 3rd career win down into 3 and 4, but he has Darren Krantz on his tail as they come off the second corner. Takes a look to the outside as they hit turn 1. Krantz settles right on the back bumper as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. And it is Ryan Vaness Jr. setting the pace by a car length as the field stretches itself out around the 3rd mile. We are 6 laps in, and they are chasing that black and yellow 11 of Ryan Vaness Jr. Melania Shalosky has cleared herself in that 3rd position, is trying to hunt down the top 2, but she's got a long way to go, and we are just about halfway through this one, and the top 2 in a little bit of a breakaway as they hit the second corner. Krantz gets a little crossed up as he tries to move to the inside. He loses a little bit of ground and gathers it back in. Cross flags out, 8 laps down, 7 laps to go, and they are still nose to tail at the top of the field, and their lead has stabilized at 2.4 seconds between 2nd and 3rd. Krantz right up on the back bumper, gives Vanessa a little tap off of turn number 4, takes a look to the outside, and tries to use the draft to his advantage, but not able to get it done that time down the front stretch. Off of turn number 2, Krantz this time dives to the inside. Battle for the lead down into turn number 3. Darren Krantz back to the front of the grid with 5 laps to go. Vaness settles into the number 2 position with Shalosky sitting 3rd. Hannafin 4th. Lafort rounds out the top 5. We got a battle for 6th. Deep in the pack, you got Colin Vaness in that black and white number 78. The red and white number 29 of Zach Kelly racing side by side. That is for the 6th and 7th position down into 3. Vaness has the advantage coming off of turn number 4. Darren Krantz has put a 2-car length differential between he and Ryan Vaness Jr. as he looked troubled off of turn number 2, and it is Zach Kelly that goes around off the back stretch. That's going to bring out the caution for the first time as Mikey Lafort rounds out the top 5. KJ looks the field over as they hit the box off of turn number 4. Green flag unfurls one more time. Vaness trying to keep pace with the New York native. And as they come off of turn number 2, it's about a half a car length difference. Vaness up on the outside just can't keep pace with the number 31. And Krantz settles in at the top of the leaderboard. Vaness tries a crossover move. Settles it in back behind as they hit turn number 1. Up on the bump, Krantz slides up. Here comes Vaness taking a look back down to the inside. There'll be 2 laps to go when they come off of turn number 4. Krantz slides up again, a little bit of a push off the corner, but able to keep the momentum going and keep Vaness on behind him. Trouble again for Zach Kelly as he goes around here on the front straightaway, just past the start-finish line, but he does keep that machine rolling. White flag is out one more time around for Krantz and company. They hit the first corner. Vaness trying to hold on to any possibility, but he falls back 2 car lengths, and as they hit turn 3 and 4, Darren Krantz picks it up one more time. Win number 3 on the season to keep his perfect season alive in the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Bandits. For the second time this year, Ryan Vaness Jr. in for second, Melania Shaloski third, fourth going to Mike Hannafin in that number 76 with the 19 of Mikey Lafort rounding out the top 5. Colin Vaness in for 6th, Luca Dibbs 7th. 8th will be the 16.
He's not going to do it. He'll do it after. Darren, 3 for 3 on the year. Looked like Ryan was going to get you there for a while, but then you were able to get by him.
Yeah, the car was a little bit slow on the starts, but overall, I really like, I stuttered a little bit there. I would like to thank Angela's House and Pink Tie and Jonathan Deshays and DDM and Devin Deshays for this, bringing me out here. And I would thank my mom, my dad for bringing me out here. The car was a little loose, but it sped up at the end. Overall, the car was pretty good, and I'm happy.
All right, 3 wins on the season. Give a nice round of applause again, ladies and gentlemen. Darren Krantz is 3 for in the Seekonk Grand Prix. Bandolero Bandits. Kevin, back up to you.
Thank you.